Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to dye your RC parts with red dye. It works liquid and powdered. I'm using powdered. First thing you want to do is just let your pot stay high. Let it start to boil really big. And I just barely put mine. I'm dyeing a servo saver. You can use any sort of string, floss, and fishing line. Right now I'm only in fishing line, or not fishing line, floss. So you're gonna go ahead and wait for that to get hotter. Oh, and that's not purple. That's really red. But when that starts to boil, I'll come back to you. Alright guys, your pot is starting to boil. So you want to take it down, not to a simmer like this one is. You want to take it down to 3. Oops, sorry, I have to get my arm in the way. Then you're gonna get your dye, the powdered kind. Is it open? Hold on, let me open it up the right way. Alright, pour your dye in, but since I'm using a little piece, I'm only gonna use a little bit. But if you're dyeing rims or something, you probably want to go ahead and use a whole packet. So I'm gonna pour about more. That's good. And then you're gonna get your part. Got a tripod, but I still need to grab it. There we go. You're gonna put it in the dye. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't get to the element. Perfect. And also, you want to make sure your string is long enough to get away from the heat. So you let it sit to 3 to 5 minutes. Pull it out. Let it cool off for about 20 seconds. Blow it off. So if you want it for it to be 10 seconds, but when it's that time, I'll show you what it's gonna look like, and then you just do it on and on. Alright guys, it's been just about the same amount of time, and you're gonna get this out, and as you can see, it is like reddish looking, but you want to do this a couple times till you get your fade that you want for your piece. In fact, I don't even know if I put enough dye in there because it should be taking more effect. I'm going to do, that goes all the way in there. I'm just going to put a little bit more dye. Not about too much more, that should do. Then you're going to do this over and over until you get the fade you want, and get back to you when my part is done. Alright guys, time to see, there should be enough where the part is. And just to let you know, you should have some paper towels out, just so you don't stain anything, because this stuff stains really quickly. It does not ruin your pot, as long as you clean it the correct way. It looks about done. I'll go ahead and take it to my paper towel, but dry off as much as I can. Then, hold on, I'm going to go turn on the faucet. I want to turn it on too. Like that. And get your part so you can take off all the extra dye. You want to splash it either, just like I said, very clean and very quickly. Should be enough. Okay, let's get back to the paper towel. Now let me set up my tripod here, just so I can use 2 hands. Get my legs out. Here we go. Get your part. Get it out of the fishing line, as you can see. And you're just going to get your paper towel and just wipe it all off. This part looks really good. Came out magnificent. But since it is a servo saver, it does have this metal spring behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't have any canned air, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my mouth. So just so the water doesn't make it rust. That is how you paint, or not paint, dye RC parts